What's up everyone, it's DV, and today we're going to be introducing you to some of the most famed and talented builders in Roblox Islands. So these individuals are typically those who don't have like a sounding board, kind of like they don't have like a YouTube channel, so I wanted to dedicate this video to the best builders of islands. This is going to be a multi-part video series, okay? So expect to see even more videos like this one showcasing more builds. And if you believe you should be on this list, wait until the end for more information on the best way to get your work shown to the world via the Best Builders Club. One thing I also want to point out is that most of the islands that are shown in this video, except for a handful, were actually created as part of a build team. So most of these individuals that you're going to see today often contribute to various aspects of a build, or they'll, some of these will be solo builds too. So this is always a challenge especially with group island builds, because I don't have a list of credits for every single island. So, where I may leave out a name or two, feel free to comment below to submit your credits for a particular build shown, because I'm not going to try to be super precise with credits. So this is more about the builders that I'm showcasing than the islands themselves. So don't get upset if I didn't call you out for credit for one of your islands shown. That is between you and the builders, and just put it in the comments below. Obviously, if you want to be featured in this video because you feel like you should deserve a spot, again, wait until the end of the video. I'll explain how you can do that. Now, before we start talking more about these amazing people, if you could hit that thumbs up button and tap or click that subscribe button. You can always unsubscribe later if you really just don't like my content. So on to the builders, beginning with one of my favorite builders in islands, Macrame. So if you've ever been to one of my live streams, or if you visit lots of published islands, you've probably seen one of her builds. One of Mac's most well-known builds is her castle shop. So it also includes a giant sized DV statue that still blows me away every single time I see it, as well as a statue of one of the German islands YouTubers, Pharaohs. Some of her greatest strengths include the ability to build these massive statues. I still don't know how she does it. Obviously balancing color, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit, and then her ability to use blocks in a creative way. So Mac is super interactive with the builder community and often can be found working on like different community builds and collaborative builds like the Heaven Island shop here that makes great use of marble and other blocks, as well as building Beef Plays' island. So if you haven't seen Beef's island, you're going to see it right here. I'm showing it right now. So she actually helped Beef with this island, and he designed it as well for himself and continued to expand off of what she was building. So this island still blows me away today, and I may have to dedicate a video to it just so I can show everyone how awesome this island is. Both Beef and Macrame did an awesome job on this. The color palettes are just stunning. I love the combination of slate, and the creativity that goes into Mac's builds really make me wonder how some of this is even possible in such a short amount of time. If you want to follow Macrame, I'll link her profile in the description below so you can check her out. Next up is the builder Might, who, like Macrame, can often be found working on builds with others and is also a great go-to person for the Builders Club. So I believe Mitt actually founded that club. We're going to actually be talking about that a little bit at the end of the video. So when I visited Mitt during this video, I found he was working on a really cool Roman style build for his own island, that he has a nice balance of block colors and patterns. So the other thing I loved about this was the shadow movement from the sun, and just over time you can see this shadow. I don't know if he did this on purpose or what, but man, the shadow from the sun with the columns, that was a really nice touch. Though I probably was not supposed to show this island yet because it's still in progress, so wink wink. Most of the islands here I'm going to be showing were built by Mitt and many other contributors, so including this potato island I'm showing now for one of the islands mods, Potato, who you've probably seen in my videos before. He was actually inside the maze video I just did recently. This island here was built for his birthday celebration, and it looks really cool. I'm sure Potato loves it. The downside is there's no way to like copy these builds over to your own island. Man, can you imagine if you could actually seed your own island with some of these, as long as you have the correct block recipe? That'd be crazy. So here's a quick look at the aquamarine build as well. That really makes me just wish I was a better builder. Let's just not stay on this one too long to prevent some tears from my eyes, but it is fantastic looking. And of course there's the Polar Express build for the Last Christmas that still blows me away. I remember this build being a huge collaboration between a lot of builders, and some of them are not really active in the game anymore, but many still are, and it still shows really well. I also love the fireworks touch on this build. If you want to follow Mitt, I'll link his profile in the description below. Next up, I'd like to introduce Psycho, who won one of my build contests at one point. I can't remember which contest. It might have been the first, or it might have been just a category. But Psycho is a revered builder in Islands. He's ranked as a top tier builder amongst the Best Builders Club. And one thing you'll find with the Best Builders Club is that they have a tier system in their Discord, and I think it's pretty cool. So if you're a builder, you can actually apply by submitting your island. And tier 1 is currently their highest ranked, followed by tier 2, tier 3, and so on. And Psycho is actually ranked as a tier 1 at the top, with Macrame, Mitz, and another being shown in this video today. So here's a preview of a build that Psycho worked on with Frankie, who used to be an active builder in the game. I really dig the pattern that they did for this flower field. It's just crazy cool looking, really great use of flowers. So if you want to check out Psycho and follow him, you can find a link to his profile in the description below. Next up is the talented Proudcamp, who is most known for his cool pattern and sci-fi builds, and these really shine from a distance. One thing you have to do is sometimes get a little further away so you can see the patterns. Proud also works on many collaboration builds, including the Hen Solo build here that many others also contributed to. So he does like to do a lot of community builds, just not much different from all the others on this list. I really love the look of the Aquamarine build, but sadly we can only show a screenshot of it. He also has this amazing desert sci-fi build and is actively working on an DV themed inspired island, which I might be able to show one of these days, or at least I'll share some screenshots or some kind of video clip of it later. If you want to follow Proud, I'll link his profile in the description below. Next, we have yet another big name in Islands, which is Petey, who I've known for a while, actually. So Petey won one of my build contests, and it's actually this island in particular that got him that win. So it's a really cool sci-fi style build with dedicated areas for the various biomes. And I believe, pretty sure, Petey may have been one of the first individuals to create biomes on their island like this. So at least publicly shown, since, this island here is pretty old, in fact. So like many of the others in this video, Petey can often be found working on collaboration builds with other island builders. So you've likely seen some of his work already in this video on some of the other profiles that I've gone through today, including the Snictrix Island, which we haven't really shown on this because it was more of a Discord type contest, but he worked on a really awesome looking builds specifically for Snictrix, one of the owners of Islands. If you want to follow Petey, I'll link his profile in the description below. Next up, I'd like to introduce Medcam here, or aka Med, who is a fantastic builder and someone I've known for a long time now. So Med is also considered a tier 1 builder in the Best Builders Club community, and I instantly fell in love with this giant door. I don't know why, but I love this door. Look at it, it's so huge. So this was actually inspired, at least I'm told this is inspired by Jarracraft. So I really need one of these doors, like a DV version of this, but not to take attention off of, Medcam here. This is all about Medcam, not the door. But Medcam has also made a bunch of other crazy cool builds, and not only does this castle blow me away, but check out this other build by Medcam, the Christmas feast with a giant dining table, a turkey, some plates, some chairs, and more. This build really reminds me of one of those like art tests or projects that you'd see in art class to study lighting or shading and stuff. So simply amazing. If you want to follow Med, definitely check him out. I will link his profile in the description below. Last but definitely not least, we have Nora here, or as we call her, Nora, because of her many O's in her Discord name. She's got so many O's, I don't even know how to type her name. So if you've ever watched Izzy Sparkles, you've probably seen her builds on Izzy's Island, including this amazing giant tree here that's just crazy cool looking. Look at these all. I thought it was Rio's tree, but apparently it's her version of that tree. And in visiting her own island, you'll discover that she has this amazing theme park style design that actually has various segments dedicated to different themes, like her Wild West area, her Japanese styled, district, the Pirates Cave, and more. The other thing you're going to be blown away by is the fact that she builds everything on mobile. You heard me right. She's a mobile builder and builds better than most. So I'd consider Nora one of my top 3 favorite builders in the game, not because she works on or builds on mobile, but just purely with her creativity. Like I was looking around at like various details of her builds, and she's really creative. So she also has a YouTube channel, by the way, she is working on. So I will make sure to link that in the description. So, if you want to check out her videos, they're actually really good. I was surprised, and she's been posting a lot more lately, along with her Roblox profile if you want to shoot her a follow. And finally, if you feel you belong on this list, definitely check out the Best Builder Club on Discord. They have a process of submitting your creations for review and consideration. So because I just can't possibly look at all of your island, I get a lot of invites. A lot of you don't realize, you might send me one invite to check out your island, but I'm also getting dozens of those every day, and it's just impossible. So my general response is no. It's not because I don't want to. It's just I don't have the time to. I just can't possibly look at every single invite that I get. So I highly recommend recommend jumping on there. If it's a really great and amazing looking island, you might actually, you know, rank high and I might be able to check you out. So definitely check out their Discord and maybe join to apply for one of the tiers if you think you can qualify. So like I said, there's going to be more parts to this video. So we're going to actually be showcasing a lot more builders pretty soon. Stay tuned for those videos. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button so I know you want to see more builder showcases. Otherwise, I might not make more of these if you don't like the video. So please hit that like button if you like islands builds and want to see more build videos like this one. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.